stand on the fucking giant's head whenever I want. But you can't stand on the
Can't
anvil.
talk about that right now, Mona. I can't handle it. Okay, Shadow. Player game.
Keep things Sonic orientated.
Oh, yeah. So ready. Come on, Sonic. Okay, back from playing Frontiers. Took a break, played Frontiers. Definitely why I was gone for so long. More Shadow. Wait. There we go. Library.
There we go. Shadow.
POV, you haven't played Shadow the Hedgehog for another, like, half a month.
Number 8. The incredibly hopeful and optimistic believe in yourself.
Hold on. You'll find this son of a bitch. Alright, well, I'll just have you tell me how to live my life. Let me make sure I wrote down the other ones. Yeah, I know, I'm really fucking prepared for this, aren't I? Maybe I should start saying which one I'm gonna do at the start so I can, like, make sure. Oh, here we go. Alright, last one I did was 7, of course. And I wrote it down, so let me clear this other thing where I'm writing them down in, and we'll just keep going. Here we go. I always like having my audio up so I can see what the hell is going on. Too bad there was no Shadow in Frontiers.
Not even a smidge. A little sus he's here in the new Twitter takeover.
Oh yeah.
And Kirk even liked a tweet where someone was like, DLC confirmed. But he also liked a tweet that said Sonato's disgusting.
That'll be like a first we have, like in a Sonic game, that we have like more DLC story. And it's bullshit, blah, 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 but it's like stupid. It's stupid. It's like
not weak.
That game's not anything. Don't care. Bitch, you are weak. Just sit down. So sad. At least we got to see a glimpse of what Silver was going to be in 06. You know, we didn't get to see shit with that guy. Also, I didn't turn my fucking light on. Yay! Number 8, we're going dark. Surprise. So for like the first half of these, are we just going to be doing all dark at the start?
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's neutral at the start, so like for the first third. It's not that bad. The middle will go like really fast, because it's going to be neutral, 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 neutral.
It will.
Skip the cutscene. I don't fucking care. Seen it enough. Oh, you know, I mean, this is a little out of nowhere, but I might as well have something to talk about to timestamp this stream. Is that I just recently fucking found out that in Sonic Frontiers there's the second boss, as to not, you know, like, the second boss fight is, like, very parry-based, and I totally, like, I had the hardest time with that. I beat the final boss in, like, 4 tries, and it just, like, ruined my life. But, I found out you can hold the button in the game to parry. I am so mad about that. It's, like, actually easy. So that's one less thing I have to really worry about when I go back and play that game. You know, I was really speechless for a good portion of playing Frontiers. Just, like, so it was a lot to take in, despite how little there was. The game is good, though. The game is
really good.
What am I doing here?
I'll show this in the least spoilery way possible, but the final thing I learned also gives you extra retries if you fuck up a bunch.
Really?
Yeah.
I must have not fucked up enough.
No, you did great.
How many? I probably didn't even die that many times. It just felt like a lot because it was so fucking long. How long I dragged it out each time.
One guy said he died like 20 to 30 times before he got this.
Oh, good. Okay, so like other people are suffering. I like to hear about that. That's why I always check Twitter.
Yeah.
I repeat, this is not a...
The only good part about Twitter right now is finding out that other people are hating life. No way. I just said keep yourself safe and my account got suspended for 50 years.
Sorry, I gotta go.
Keep yourself safe, son.
The building's coming down.
Twitter artist challenge. Draw a shadow telling Cream that KYS means keep yourself safe.
You should go tell it to your mother.
Shadow, what are you doing?
Oh, 2 guys are dead there. Perfect.
Cream's mom, the only character probably slightly more powerful than Shadow.
Yeah.
Let's smash them all up. Still more to go.
Mommy MILF, mommy make out day.
Mommy's make out day. She would whoop Shadow's
Sorry,
ass.
she doesn't get with Vector. I don't know who she gets with, but it's not Vector. I don't want to think too much about it. I don't want to think about Vector right now. By the end of this, I really will only be missing a few S rings, which will be very nice. I don't know, I'm just killing everything.
I don't know. Cream's mom gets with that one fox lady Tails was chasing in Sonic Boom.
Oh my god, yeah. It's a deep cut. I've come to the conclusion, honestly, in a lot of my thoughts, and I imagine it's... What the fuck? I imagine it's going to stay that way for this, is that Shadow the Hedgehog is just good. It's a good game. It's not fantastic, but, like, I mean, like, SA1 and SA2 are just considered, like really good games, you know? Just in general, like, they're, like, some of the best of, like, 3D speed. You know, your guy goes really fast, platforming type stuff. They're just like some of the best platforming games. I wouldn't say Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog is just like a good platformer. It's just good. It's fun. Same way I put like other games that don't get enough attention. It's just good. It's one of the few in the Sonic series that isn't either polarizingly terrible or like, oh my god, this is a masterpiece. That's pretty much all Sonic is.
Very true. You never get much quite in the middle. This game's right in the middle.
I'm sorry, but bad, like mid, like, or it's not even mid, like just so bad that it's like boring. Stuff like Forces. It's just not. It's just boring. But like, I mean, there's also ridiculous. Can I get this motherfucking guy? Oh my god, I got him. That's crazy. I am missing 3. How is that possible? I do not understand. You saw me walk really slow through the whole thing, you know? That's just ridiculous. How does that happen every time like clockwork? I've done this how many times? Maybe I'll, oh shit. Maybe I'll look that up at some point, you know?
Men, forgive me.
Man, that's like a different... Is there 2 lines of him saying that?
There may be a few different.
That one sounded... What the fuck? Well, that's good. I'd rather it be at the beginning. That one sounded, a lot more, like, chill, as opposed to, like, men, forgive me.
Anybody who gets in my way is my enemy.
I don't know what else they'd be.
I might be, like, overrating it a little bit, but I feel like Sonic Frontiers... I don't know. It's just a good game, you know. It's not like SA1, SA2 where like the entire game's just like perfect, awesome, super cool. But it really fits into that just
It's like a
comfortable category where it's like I'd like to play this again sometime in the future. It was fun. I'm gonna enjoy playing it. It's just my theory on why it's the way it is. Also, am I doing dark, or I'm assuming I'm doing dark
again.
Yeah. Okay. I just like I assume that Frontiers is the way it is, where it just doesn't have that much. Like the stories all like tell, don't show for the most part. Like in terms of models and just kind of stuff like rush type stuff. And I feel like that is because Ian jumped on board a little late and he's their story guy, you know? And it's just a theory, but I really feel like the reason it's the way it is just because he's like, all right, let's swap this up a little bit, but we don't have time to remake everything, so let's just, you know, throw in some screenshots, mention a bunch of characters that have been in the drafts for so long. And I take it. I think that's cool.
I definitely get that vibe. I feel like I was actually at his behest for the kind of awkward flashbacks, just because he realized, oh my god, some people are not gonna know what this is. And
Yeah, and they can't make like models or anything, so they just have to fucking like, instead of just being text, they had to show something, so they're like, okay, just get a screenshot from the game we're referencing. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
it's pretty obvious. Like not many people that would.
I mean, it's awesome. It just it really feels like. It feels like Sonic Adventure, but it also just feels like the weaker aspects of Sonic Adventure. Which is still good. It's great. It's a good game. It's like Shadow the Hedgehog. It's just a good game. You know, it's not entirely forgettable. It'll stick around in people's minds that enjoy it, but it's not like, you know, it's not like Sonic. It did, however, set one of those things in the Sonic community where it's like undisputed best at something, which, like, you know, SA1 and SA2 are undisputed best of the Sonic series. I mean, you'll have people being contrary and really annoying because it's just like awesome to say it's shit or whatever, like put SA2 down, but they're just like objectively the best games. They're fun. I love going back to them. SA2 more than one, but still, you know. And I feel like, anyways, when it comes to undisputed best, Sonic Frontiers has the best Supersonic we've ever had. He is so powerful and it's like so awesome. God.
He's like the most metal Supersonic spin.
Yes. Sonic movie was my favorite Supersonics, like been animated, and now it's like that Sonic, that one that's powerful and scary is playable. I can't like, oh my god, I'm dead, I'm alive.
In that regards, I think you were very right that Frontiers kind of went for an angle not unfamiliar with like the storybook games, because those games are very much like solo adventures about Sonic, with a little bit about how to use his friends.
Yeah, it's definitely like a storybook game. Again, everything up until after the storybook games was great. It wasn't like, it was, at least when it was bad, it was like, because the game was unfinished. When it came to everything else, it was just pretty damn good. You know, it was interesting, something new, something interesting, something that adds to the story. But after that, it just started really getting to the point where there wasn't a lot to talk about when it came to talking about Sonic.
Because they were just, they were told to back off. They weren't.
Yeah, I mean, they hired like just scenario funny guy writers.
The games became so like stay in their lane. They weren't allowed to do all the crazy things that they did during this period. Like that is 100% what led to Lost World. Lost World was they had this exclusive deal with Nintendo, and rather than making something unique and interesting with the gamepad, I figured, well, why don't we just do Mario?
Yeah.
And I mean, Izuka's actually said that in interviews.
There's an entry point for the rescue.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Another fire.
Lost World is definitely gives me Mario vibes. I think it's gonna be fun just by the fact that it's gonna be really pretty and fun to look at.
It is very pretty.
Because I really think that Sonic would benefit from like a 3D type thing like that. But that's just not Sonic. I don't know. It would make fun levels for him to run around on, but it's just not. and doing more of that type of stuff in some game, but a lot of Sonic is like, it's just the story is very important. You can't just have like great level design. If the levels are related to the story, it really puts you there, and it's really fun to run through them. Like, the level design in Frontiers is great, but, like, my problem is that it's just, like, it's not, it's just level design without any actual, like, anything to look at. I really hope we get more. I hope the next game is just extraordinarily, like, just cinematic.
Yeah, they've made it pretty clear in their interviews that this is a lot more than just a one-off game. This engine that they just created is meant to be used going forward.
It's a good engine.
I think that was what most of the dev time was
Well,
for.
what I really hope for is that we see, like, we see that all the buttons that got mapped remain as the main buttons for this stuff, and they don't keep changing in every game. I mean, Lightspeed Dash would be nice to change somehow, but just like map it to the fucking, I don't know, map it to something else. It's okay if it shares a button. Maybe the dash button where you dash forward, not the homing attack button, but the dash button. I don't know, because then you could mash it, and you wouldn't be in a, I don't know. Definitely gets your thing in though. I just right stick clicking. That is weird.
It could even be as simple as like just being related to like the A button and how you have to apply it. Like whether it's like when you let go of the A button, it'll do it in your one. Something like that. That just makes like you don't have to really think too hard.
I think that the boost, it's like the best it's ever been in Frontiers. The boost is definitely the best it's ever been. Like,
yeah,
it makes so much sense in an open world to have a button that just is like boost, just go fast. It really makes me feel like I'm playing like movie Sonic. You know, like how he is in like all the cartoons and stuff. How he just like randomly like just boom, he's like from 0 to 100. That's cool.
Very cool.
I think people don't know what they're talking about when they say they want momentum-based Sonic. Can I fucking homing attack that guy, please? What the hell? Why would you have them there if I can't, like, bounce on them?
Yeah, the boost really feels like it's used as a genuine game mechanic, not just a way to speed through a level without really thinking. That's always been the problem for me during Colors. There's a lot of times where it's just like, oh, here's the loops, go boost. But if you don't boost and you just obey, the level just does not work.
Yeah.
It's like the level design equivalent of like you can't play the little hoops in the water game without putting the water in.
It's weird. There were some areas, though, in this game where you couldn't get through the level without boosting. I don't know what people were talking about when they're like, dude, they reused level designs. The thing is, it's like all Sonic's memories, and that was hype. That's not like it still took a large amount, like very little amount of dev time. It is like it changes very little if it's original or if it's, you know, reusing stuff from other games. It's meant to be a hype reference because you'd have a different guy design the levels, you know, and then a different guy like programming them. So it's still the same workload, you know. It's not like they just drag and drop shit, you know. Okay, so we did Dark. What are we doing next?
Another Dark.
Wow,
Yeah,
daring
like
today, are we?
3 Darks and then
We're gonna be doing 3 Darks for a while. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I got so excited when I saw some SA2 levels because that's the first time we've seen like stuff like that come back. I mean, besides Generations, but Generations was just like a
there was one level.
milking the hype kind of game.
Must have gone this way.
Oh man, I've done Dark 1 on this one so fucking much. But yeah, I mean, people just... I don't think people really know what they mean when they're talking about momentum. I feel like the most momentum-based game is, like, modern Sonic game is really, like, Shadow has so many momentum mechanics that there's, like, no way to just start off with, a lot of speed right away. You get so fucking fast over the course of running in this game. Like, there's no limit on the momentum on rails. Boosting does... like, air dashing in the air, homing attacking in the air, does little to nothing to, like, give you a speed boost. And the spin dash is just not as good as it has been in other games. I mean, people don't love, like, Shadow just because it has, like, a ton of momentum. Hell, SA1 is a boost game because you just press the B button and you instantly have max, like, speed. People love that. I think boosting can be done really well. I think it's actually at core with Sonic, you know? Though I think it just is just weird to have a button that says boost and you can hold it down.
I like
Though SA1 definitely is just like that, but without it saying. Because you mash the button, you just go fast. It's not, you know, like a skill thing or anything like that. If you just press the button a lot, you go extremely fast.
Is this the dark route?
Yeah, dark runs when you like purpose.
Oh.
Whereas SA2 is like a great mix, because like, I don't know, you know, the spin dash is pretty good in that game. I feel like the homing attacking makes you go pretty fast too. But it's just a good mix. I really like it. And it's also very momentum based as well. Wow, this guy always whoops my ass, man.
He's just like really used to
I'm just scared I'm gonna, because he's always at an edge, so I don't really want to homing attack him, because you see there, it just like made me bump off him. Always a little careful.
Good. Like I see like and this is like a fucking nuclear thing. I see like Sonic Utopia, and I see it where people think that is, for the record, the best fan game. It has this momentum circle jerk stuff in it, and
yeah, it's got to be the fan game stuff. The problem is a momentum-based game, like a momentum-based Sonic game, is like Sonic 1, 2, and 3, and CD. But the problem is with those games, there's a really unsatisfying moment with those games where the level design around that is just so dickhead, where like it'll take your momentum away, and then like put like a fucking, like if you go really fast and actually use that, you usually get like butt fucked unless you've played it over and over. That's just because old games are like, they're so short that they made them really unfair and hard just to get you to play it a long time, to master it, you know, so that you can beat it. That's why they put unfair level design like that. So, like, there's nothing more unsatisfying for someone picking up a game and just losing all of their speed right away, you know? Green Hill Zone and, like, earlier levels are fine about that, and they have small moments with that, but as the game goes on, you have to play it, like, slow. You don't want to run through the level. Mania was so much better about that. But it had the drop dash. Hey, Spyro. And the drop dash in Mania is boosting. You just fucking, like, it's very similar. I don't see it, because drop dashing, people love it, but they hate boosting. I'm just like, they're the same picture, you know? Drop dashing is just way cooler, and I very much so agree with that. Okay, don't come. Good.
We're doing all runs of this game, and right now we're doing a dark run of this.
All 326 runs. This is like part 14 of me playing, and I don't really know how many runs I'm gonna do. I'm not necessarily the fastest, so I'm just gonna try and do as many as I can. Talking about frontiers and boosting right now.
I just feel like a lot of those fans are in denial that it's the dickhead level design that even makes the momentum thing rewarding, because I see Utopia, and it's got this great momentum system, so great that they literally swapped the characters from modern to classic halfway through, like a bait and switch. And Yeah, the level design is nothing. You're just like running around a big open field of like loops.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
Very, very weird.
You gotta hand it to him. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 have some very iconic levels.
That's right. And like they benefit you for going fast. Like SA2 is really fun to go fast in all the time. You're always going fast in that game. It's got great momentum, but it's got speed pads fucking everywhere. I don't know. I don't know if people entirely know what the fuck they're talking about. Because momentum is not the enemy. Drop dashing doesn't immediately make something good. And boost isn't inherently bad. Boost is actually has a fucking purpose finally in the most recent Sonic game, where it's just open world. I can't think of something more cool and more like movie-like and more cinematic than like just boom, going really fast, running through the world with like 400 rings. It's so cool.
It is.
Double Dash is also the best Mario Kart.
It is.
It's awesome. Where's this? There's like a way to get up here, I thought. Here we go. I don't know. It's just... I'm not saying I'm a huge fan of boosting, but I do also see them under the same umbrella as, like, you know, things like drop dashing and stuff like that. The closest that I can realize, like, that it's coming to is SA1. It's like exactly like that fucking button in that game.
It is.
You just press it and you go really fast. And Raiders? What's Raiders? Oh shit, I missed that. And back this way. I don't know. I've been very confused about what makes Sonic games good or bad, but as I've played more games, I'm definitely seeing like some things like that, like things I haven't seen before.
I think the biggest thing for a Sonic game for me will always be like, does it reward you for mastery?
Yeah, but not too much. Sonic 1 through 3 and CD really, really are a little too far in that. Except 3 isn't as bad. 3 is like the best one. But like the other ones really do butt fuck you for just not knowing what you're doing. It's not fun. Shit.
It's like that for me is someone to ask like, what even makes Mario so different from Sonic? It's not the speed. It's just aside from speedrunning, you don't really get much from Astro Mario game. It's
as cool as the devs make it look in New Soup, I honestly am like, well, that's unnecessary. But when I see Sonic, I'm like, damn, no, this goes hard. I don't know what it is about that. Sonic 2 is awesome.
I'm one step
Sonic 2 was my
closer to
favorite
the truth
classic
of the
Sonic growing up, because I was a huge
Doctor. I will not
2000
let him interfere with my plans.
Even though you can actually play as him in 3 and your buddy can help you as him in 3.
pretty cool. And you could
But I was like, oh, but 3's like Knuckles game. I don't like Knuckles. He's like red and he's like masculine and weird.
Like big red masculine guy.
No, he's cool. I'm like, back then I was just like, no. But yeah,
No, I
Sonic 1
totally
through
see
3
it.
just are very, very unforgiving. It's very mean games.
Yeah, they are.
I like Knuckles because it lets you go back. There's a level select. That's pretty freaking cool. I can't remember if Sonic 2 has that. I'm pretty sure Sonic 2 is just like a game you do over. I just realized we're fighting like the easiest boss in the game where you just die.
Sonic 3 is only game with accessible level select.
Oh, okay.
1 and 2 are secret cheat codes.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That doesn't count.
It doesn't really.
Because that's not like 3 actually has a save file.
It does. Sonic 1 is barely like a game. It's like fucking Jaws.
Sonic 1 is so mean. Oh my gosh, it's so fun playing Green Hill Zone and all those, and then you get past the first like couple levels, and it just is so mean.
Oh lord.
You just, it's the second I get past like the first area in Sonic 1, I'm just like jumping on the marble crap.
Sorry,
It's like
Doctor,
so
but that
slow.
game is
That game
always
slows down
mine.
faster than any old school Sonic game.
That game is
Really?
not. That game is like a puzzle platformer, not a speed platformer.
Perfect.
I don't know what's up with that.
Like so much of the stuff is puzzles. Like, oh, I gotta push the block on the fire so I can run on the block.
I don't know. Very
Yeah.
iconic, but the levels just don't work for that.
We don't.
All right, what are we doing?
All right, so we have our 3 darks out of the way. Now we're gonna hit that up with a
Neutral?
hero. Actually,
Okay, hero.
kind of funny thing called Believe in Yourself, but you mostly are a bastard for the whole thing.
I mean, I don't know. More pieces are coming together of like understanding everything about Sonic games, what makes them good, you know. Obviously, we're doing hero, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna help
I
them
hate this
suck
one. That's
these
okay.
up.
This is not hard. It's I definitely feel that way about the boost from playing one modern Sonic game and a good one and a very newest one. It's just like definitely boost isn't the bad guy.
Far from
It's
it.
just the level. What I think is the level design of of modern Sonic is just terrible. It's just not fun. I'm comparing it to older Sonic. It's just very boring. It's not bad, but it's just not. You know, it's not like comparing it to the best is pretty unfair. But I mean, like Sonic Adventure 2, like I love playing the levels over and over in that game. They were so fun. I wanted to be contrary and be very critical of Sonic 2, by the way. I always like to point that out. Like, that was my initial, like, after going through, like, you know, SA1, I really wanted to be mean about it. Just because, like, there'd probably be, like, facts and stuff about it, but I loved it, man. I love the levels. It's very, very fun, and it's the only Sonic game I've come back to a lot since I played it all the way through. Okay. 100%ing it was extremely fun, except for, like, you know, the Chow Garden, of course. I still think it's, like, the worst aspect of SA2. If you want to actually beat it. Again, I judge most Sonic games on just, like, how is it to beat them 100%? What's my extra content? Because that's how, at least how they used to. I think it's still how they want you to do it, like, but they've made it a lot easier. That's how they want you to play their games, to 100% them, get everything. You know, you're a true one if you get that. That's what they think. I really feel that way after playing Heroes, and they just say like get all A rank and like big text on the screen, you know. So. Obviously, there's ones that it's unfair. Like, why would I judge Shadow for like? They don't want you to get all 326 routes. I don't think that actually is really where they want. They definitely want you to get all S ranks and get all that crap.
They want you to just do enough to get the true ending.
Exactly. That's really it. But like, the thing is I'm not going off of what I think Sega wants me to do. I'm going off of what's humanly possible to do. You know, and like what adds to a save file. That's what this is about.
They've got us surrounded. There he is.
So, Shadow,
Where the heck are
everything
we?
is good.
This'll just take 3 seconds.
Okay, I think, did we just loop?
We need ammo.
Go right now?
Let him get
I'm
away.
very confused.
Stay back.
It's okay though. We get a lot of time.
Guys are
I have 10 more to
monsters.
get.
Damn, only 5 minutes left. Let's hurry.
Damn. I like them swearing. It's cool.
It's cool. They still swear in the Japanese dubs.
That's pretty freaking crazy. Excuse me? I've never seen that. Wait, what the hell is that? Like, it immediately fills up my bar? It's just a... Are there red ones already?
This'll just take
What the heck?
I can't get a lock. 13.
Oh, I got one. Okay. Let's try going right? I think I'm gonna go right.
Damn it.
Damn it.
There's one.
There we go. This one might blow up. I'm doing some blowing up. Okay, we got
Even
it.
fast enough for them.
Not always. Not always.
15. The clock's ticking. Hurry.
I think it's pretty funny because you can tell that they really want to keep their games ball hard. Like, They hold back, like the parry being so you can just hold down when clearly.
Oh my god, I can't believe that. Did you hear about that, Doodle? That's crazy, right? How do I do this?
I wanted to show you the wall though.
That's not good. How do I go away and come back? Did I just mess that up? What do I do?
Wait, is it that path to the right?
No, there's nothing open here. I just like shot the... I sucked in the explosives.
Is the president safe?
Try going back this way. Shit, I'm gonna mess that up. I've never done... I don't think I've ever done that before. There are new ones here?
Only 3 minutes left. Where's that helicopter?
There's one up here. Was that one already there? Go hard if they respawn.
Ooh, something.
Good going. 17. They got Bob.
I mean, he's not dumb as a brick, but it's so funny to see Knuckles struggle to clear the turn.
Yeah.
18.
Knuckles is a lot more charming now. We're doing good by him. See you can go back. Maybe the bomb will be back because we left.
Damn it.
I hope so.
I can see the direction they really liked Idris Elba's Knuckles, so they're trying to do a little bit more. Just how blunt he is.
Yeah.
So stupid, just blunt. He doesn't quite understand this world around him.
Okay, here we go. That was weird. Let me try punching in, taking some damage. I can't think of another way to do it. The chicken gun fucked me up. Maybe if I shot it back out, but I don't know if that would have worked that way.
That's how they want you to do it. You can also pick it up and throw it.
Okay, but there's new stuff here. We only need 2 more.
Shadow, try using it.
Here we go. One more.
Okay, one more.
I can just go. Oh, wait, here we go.
That's it.
Keep talking and nobody explodes.
Such a cowardly attempt to take the city. Unbelievable.
I got A rank that last time I did it too. I just got an A rank. I didn't even like. It's because I run around so much and got so many points. It's like really hard not to. So I'm never gonna have to do that one by like a guide and like pause and unpause.
It's kind of cool. Got something we've been talking about a lot confirmed the other day where Katie, their PR manager, and a few of their other people, including Evan Stanley and Ian Flynn, they started talking about that position they have for a lore master. They said, yeah, we have all collaboratively been trying to piece together and fix the entire
Okay, so that's
continuity.
like more so like they're trying to get another person on their little poly thing they've got going on there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
Shadow, we're in big trouble.
They said in their own words, you're not going to be the hot shot and call the shots, but you are going to be able to suggest your own ways to advance this thing forward.
Cool. What are we doing?
Okay, so we just did our hero route for that, so we are going to be doing a neutral route. Get to the end of this thing.
That sounds cool to me.
Thank God.
Yeah, I'm
Nobody
very
likes
like.
this.
I'm very cautiously optimistic about where Sonic's going. I really hope looking back on this now when I'm editing all these together that Sonic's gonna be cool again. What are we doing? Was it neutral?
Neutral.
Oh, good. So we just get to the end. Very cool.
Creatures, Shadow.
I would like to address there's one thing that people have been talking a lot about that I do find to be a fair criticism of the game story department. And that's
What?
simply just the basis for which some ways the game references things from the past.
How is that? What do you mean?
A good example is there's a lot of Sonic lines that people say if you have a certain setting turned on that basically have him just kind of name drop places he's been.
Wait, we didn't have that on?
You know,
What the fuck? What does that mean? Like lore setting?
it's the setting that makes you stand still when Sonic has something to say.
Oh.
It seems like it was like a I don't know, some sort of oversight or something. But when you switch it over, he talks a bit more.
Remind me to turn that on when we play.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be so fun playing through. I'm not gonna have to worry about the Wyvern. I'm just gonna hold the button down. Fuck you! Fuck you!
Oh my god.
Fuck that! Hey, Wyvern is my favorite boss in the game, by the way, in terms of like how it is and the music and everything. Fuck you. Oh my god. You know what a parry is? A parry is not a button you hold down, alright? That's not what a parry is. Fuck you.
That's why I thought it was so funny. It was Rep that pointed out how stupid it was.
Fucking Rep, based as usual, our guy. Our guy? He's always our guy.
Fighting game guy, so he's like, why? That's not a parry.
The guy who put Toph and Jenny and Garfield in the same game.
Oh, yes.
Base as he is my favorite game dev. He's the game dev of all time.
He is.
Dude can't make a mistake. Don't worry, I pretend I do not see. Like he's awesome. I love NSAB. We'll always support the fuck out of that game. I can't wait for more things regarding that. Though, you know, like I said, I pretend I do not see. He did not work on Slap City. He never made Slap City. Slap City does not exist. Okay.
Do not ask about Fish Boom.
Just a weird. Oh, we talk about Fish Boom. All right, we just don't talk about that night guy.
That's how Iron Giant should be.
Yeah, Iron Giant should be like the night guy. I take it back. We talk about the night guy when we talk about how Iron Giant should play. Like, he should be busted as fuck. Everyone should play him.
But yeah, just one thing that I think is fair is that the nature at which Sonic references things can sometimes really, at times it feels like it kind of muddies his own personal character. But the but here is that at the same time I'm very happy these references are here, and it shows that it's just there's kind of wink and nudge that hey, we're finally back in a period for the series where we can talk about these things again. We can talk about Spagonia from Unleashed. We can talk about Mystic Ruins.
That's pretty crazy that he mentioned that.
It is.
I mean, I don't know. Obviously, that's probably where it goes a little too far on the whole, like, oh my god, guys, like, character gets name dropped in the clap thing. But I'd rather pop off about that, because we never got anything like that ever in Pontap, besides Generations.
No, we didn't.
Maybe, like, one line in Forces, because I haven't played Force 9 now.
There's like nothing. There's like, they didn't care about the continuity, they didn't care about anything.
I really think that the pieces are going to fall into place on solidifying how I feel about Sonic games once we get to Pontop, because just so much became clear just on like the new like boost and stuff like that, and like how modern Sonic is now, you know, with the Ian Flynn riders.
I think that was a really good way to just kind of see like, oh wow, look at all this.
It's good. I'm not necessarily dreading it. I really am hyping up playing the Pontap games just because I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be so bad, it's gonna be funny. But as going to Comic-Con in San Diego with the San Diego Comic-Con with Patrick's suit, it was not as fun as the idea was. So I really think that it's gonna be fucking boring as hell. But
short at least.
But it'll be short. I don't know. I really feel like this game was able to like get me excited for what's to come. You know,
it's okay.
I might catch up by the time the new games come out. It depends. I think one more game's gonna come out before then, like mainline. I mean, they throw out tiny stuff, but once Shadow the Hedgehog is out of the way, every stream I do is gonna be something new, something I've never done before. You know, this is the last of when it comes to that. You know, A ranking is another thing, and of course, the last big baddie we have is gonna be the racing games, things like Riders. Oh, we gotta kill them all.
I don't feel too bad even then though, because at least there's some multiplayer fun that we had with those. It'll be single player for Riders, but we can get credits to unlock characters and stuff with multiplayer, I think. The racing crowd.
I'm very worried about like 100%ing that game. That's the last one where I'm like, gut feeling is this is gonna suck. Because Riders was never meant to be played by a human being, sadly.
It was made for enemies. On it though, I feel like it's fine. The only time I was truly bothered by the clap references was just, it was really just the one line I mentioned to you a while ago where he mentioned Silver, and it's like, basically like something you only hear if you actually grind it all the way up. Where Sonic's like, oh man, that sucks and things went that way. You know, I know a time traveler, we could fix it if you want. I genuinely feel strongly, unlike any other thing you could just make Sonic say, that he would never offer that.
Yeah.
Sonic in like Black Knight especially establishes that he believes that whatever happened, no matter how good or bad, it is the way it was meant to happen.
Yeah.
He doesn't fuck with time.
That's weird. Again, though, at least we get to nitpick about things like the way people nitpick about Marvel, because Marvel, you know, usually its characterizations are so in character that people nitpick the most annoying random shit like that. And that's like nothing to be upset about, you know. It's cool.
That's not even a big thing. It was just like, you know what, people are totally valid to say that, but also we have been in the Dark Ages for like decades, and I am not going to fucking say that there was ever a writer that would be better than Miyakawa, but this is damn close.
Yeah. They can copy him.
Right? At this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if they got him as a consultant.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
To find the truth.
I was like talking about Sonic again. I think
Christian Whitehead would have been really cool.
Oh yeah, Whitehead was great.
I'm scared they fucked him in the ass. What if they fuck him and Ian Flynn in the ass, you know? Cause Mania, correct me if I'm wrong, but without seeing any numbers, it's got to be the best-selling game in the series, right? Yeah, it is, right? Like everyone I got it on my fucking like McDonald's order device, you know? Like I love that game. Everyone loves that game.
I think in the unfortunate case for Whitehead and his team, Iizuka has no interest in classic Sonic, and I think that it was simply Sega saying, hey, we have a guy with an idea, and he's done work with us on the CD remaster.
Yeah. It's not like they brought him on. He was just like he was their boot boy. Sucks, dude.
It's just a sucky situation.
Motherfucker grinded up the totem pole. Not as hard as Ian Flynn has, but...
Oh my god, Ian's been in it for, like, decades. Whitehead's been doing it for decades, too. You're gonna be doing a hero here.
Oh, yes! So we just go to the end.
Uh-huh. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Very chill run. I could definitely go for another after this.
Right?
Depending on what time it is. It is 11:23. I totally could. I'd love to do a second one.
I was a little sleepy at the start, but I'm feeling better now.
Yeah, it's good. I'm like... I don't know. I'm excited what's to come. I really hope that I'm able to put into words more as this goes on, you know? Because I very much struggle with that. I'm very confident, though, since I played the other one, that, like, Boost isn't the bad guy. Boost can be a good guy. Especially, like, strongest thing is that SA1 is a Boost game. It is a Boost game. It plays like a fucking Boost game with the buttons. In fact, if you want to A-rank, you gotta Boost. You gotta Boost through the entire motherfucking level. You better be going ding, 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 ding.
You do.
It's awesome, though. I love it. It's really fun. Boost can be high octane if you know.
Yeah, no, the boost is a great mechanic. It just has to fall into the right hands.
I think SA2 is obviously the best mix of, like, boosting, you know, plus that. Because areas where they design it around areas where you want to go fast. Like, they have tons of fucking speed pads everywhere, but then there's areas where, you know. Oh.
Fine Knuckles.
There's areas where they want you to pick up some speed, you know, and you get rewarded for doing that. In the entire game, there's very minimal, like, spots where you get butt fucked. SA1 has a lot of areas, too, where you'll be boosting and you get butt fucked for going too fast. Which turns me off about it, you know, in some aspects. So it's not 10 out of 10 because... And I'm looking pretty much at you, Lost World. Like, that stage, it really butt fucks you for going fast, and it sucks.
It sucks. That stage suffers from a lot of design issues.
Because you want to be boosting going fast. There's so much stopping. It's like a level like Doodle would make in Mario Maker. Like, you gotta get on the snake. This is awesome.
Snake bugs out. You fall through the snake or pillar.
Like.
But even then, even with how bad that was, like, one thing that makes a difference is, like, the story implication of that level. It's great. It's got this mystic feeling in the song you'll never usually hear. It still was an entertaining time, if not totally frustrating. That is what we start to lose going forward. Like, when Pontaf come in, it's like, there's no story here, and the boost is
Colors is going to be the worst one, because I feel like that's going to be the hardest one to, like, in terms of, like, game design. And its story is just gonna be boring.
I can see it from a mile away. Those streams are gonna be echo chambers with the same 3 contact lines.
Oh, we're gonna be fucking going insane. I'm hyped for it.
Me too.
And then everyone's gonna be like, hey, I like colors. It's my favorite. I'm like, great. I liked colors too when I was a kid and I went through it. But sweetie, we're 100% in the game now, okay? And some things aren't the same when you look at them 3,000 times and have to do all the stupid challenges. Okay, I need you to take that in. And when I say fuck this game, I want you to say it with me, okay? Like, it's just like, God. I get that so many people want to dick fuck Heroes, but it's objectively a fucking terrible ass game. Level design sucks rat dick. The voice acting, objectively is terrible. So bad that the fucking, like lady gets gaslit for it, even though it's not her fault. It's Sega.
It's not even Lonnie's fault.
It's bad.
It's fucking
bad. It's a bad game. The story is
everyone.
fucking terrible until the last quarter. It's fucking awesome. It's the best story ever. But then, you know, you only get to play it once if you're going for a fucking, because you're gonna S rank it right away. I don't know. Back then, all the way up until now, I mean, plus past now, they designed these games. And in Frontiers, I'm very pleasantly surprised, they were designing the game around getting 100%. You notice that? You get more keys and more stuff. You get everything. And they have check marks for it. It's beautiful. Like, that reminds me of the old games. And I'm talking about like SA1, SA2, Heroes. They have a little check mark there. They want you to get that 100%. They just want you to, you know? It's like, I don't know if you're gonna get rewarded like you do in these games, but like, it just is. It's cool. I like that. I really hope we see more of that going forward.
Me too.
I'm excited to come back and restart my Forces run. Or my, Frontiers run. You know, there's a lot to think about Sonic. I really feel like I'm just gonna make so many videos just talking about this game. Like, these games. Like, there's so much I have that I want to talk about. I really hope people, like, listen to those, because I'll try my hardest to make them entertaining. But, I mean, I've just have so much footage that I can take now. I'll have footage of every Sonic game that I can take and just play in the background, and that's gonna go hard. At least, I have at least a fucking 100+ different runs of me playing the first level of SA2. I know there's a cool one where I can, like, if I ever bring up SA2, you know, in a random video, I can just, like, take one of those ones where I hit all the ramps at the end, you know, and it's like, I splice together, I'm like, yeah. Because I know I hit all the jumps at once. Like, what one? I'm like, yes, that's sex, you know? I've played the games enough that eventually it'll look cool. I don't know, it's weird. I had to 100%ing SA2, there's this annoying grinding thing for the Chow Garden, but I was like, kind of like, I just kept playing the first level over and over because that's the best one to get rings in. I'm really good at it, you know? You don't die. There's no really death pits, and I'm like, I'm just having fun. I'm listening to I'm still having fun. I played that for like fucking 8 hours, and I was like, yeah. I was like having fun. Everyone was asleep, and I was like, you know, and then the game butt fucked me out of rings because I accidentally did the reverse of the duplication thing just by me playing. So like, fuck you. And then I made myself a bunch more rings just by like loading up the game a couple times. Because I got butt fucked out of it. I did it. I'm not doing that again. Like, but I still have a very positive like memory and outlook of SA2, and that's gotta speak for something, man. That game is fucking fun. I love the level design. It's very fun.
It's funny, it's thoughtful.
It's just cool, man.
That's very cool.
Huge fan of SA, or I meant SA2. I know I said SA1.
I knew you meant SA2.
But like, I mean, oh, you gotta be kidding me. It wouldn't let me hit him. I was shooting him and he wasn't doing anything. It wouldn't let me homing attack him. I should have tried punching. His bugged. Very bugged. Annoying. I don't know, my memory though of Heroes is fucking terrible. I was suffering the whole way through. 100%ing was a crawl. It was hard. It was fucking hard. And it made me feel insane because everyone loves that game. It was my most hyped game of my childhood. I wanted to play it so bad and I never got to. I loved watching the cutscenes over and over on YouTube. It was just so fucking cool to me. I was like, oh my god, like Cream's in this game. You can play as Amy and all these different guys. When I played it, I was so like, just when I played the first tutorial level, I got that immediate gut feeling in my stomach. I was never wrong about this shit, and I was like, this is not going to be a fun time. Game level design was bad, just everything bad. And I know I turned everything into shitting on Heroes, but I mean, that's like one of my fucking opinions that'll get knives shoved in my face, you know. And I stick to that opinion. I'm not that way with a lot of things. I like to have an open mind, you know. But like that I just can't. I'll never be able to see it. I will never be able to see it. I genuinely feel like I'm speaking alien speak, you know. Like people don't understand.
It feels like, honestly, some people have that parasocial relationship where they've never actually played it. They're just like, oh, the cutscenes are awesome. The characters
They threw
are
it like
campy.
once in there as a kid, and then like they have that nostalgia coming back to it, and they like really want to like it
Like
from the nostalgia, and it's weird, you know. Oh man, punches do fucking no damage. This is gonna suck ass. Please don't let me die. Get him, Knuckles.
Knuckles on the way. Don't worry, I've got this. All right, well.
Okay, you got him this time.
Has been outweighed tonight.
Oh shit, I got so caught up in talking about how much I hate Heroes. But yeah, you know, Heroes is also just that very turning big, like, I finally found out in my head that I was like, wow, like, and I always thought about it, I never like was like, you know, I was never so settled on it when I was like, Sega wants me to 100% these games. That's how they want. Oh fuck. That's how they want you to play these games. Is to 100% them. Get everything done. All S rank. Let's do it. Like that's what they want from you. It just said in huge letters when I fucking beat everything. It said like get all S rank or A rank, and I did that and it gave me like nothing. It gave me fucking hard mode, which is just the same thing with some different stuff moved around. You know. Oh my god. Okay.
Like blows my mind. Like
I didn't get anything special for doing that. It was just like nothing. It didn't even have any. You skipped all the boss fights and everything. It was just nothing.
it's like they always try to give you something.
But that's ridiculous. Oh come on.
Oh.
Not here.
It really feels like they simply did not have enough time to add something to the
No.
very
Not-
end.
But even then, they still told me to get all A rank. They were very settled on that opinion. What are we doing? We gotta kill this guy. Oh my god. Oh, this sucks. I'm bouncing off of it. We're getting that where like the homing attack is like not doing anything. Here we go. You know. What was I talking about? Like that death really threw me off.
Heroes rushed. No one
Oh yeah,
said-
they do. They want you to play these games like this. Not like this. Not when I mean, they probably like that. That's probably where they're like, yeah, but like,
I think Yazuka wanted it.
oh yeah, like Azuka, he'd love that. But like, you know, oh man, it'd be great to meet Azuka. As much as I make fun of him, you know, and I call him like a little yes man that just does whatever. But like, I mean, he's been here for the series. He obviously cares about Sonic somewhat. I definitely think a lot of it. Pontaf must have been required to come on.
I think
you know,
it was all required.
and I just think he was misguided. I really think he's a director that can be very guided by who's all on board, you know? I think he was just gaslighting the thinking, this is awesome. This is great. This is Sonic, you know? But with Ian Flynn on team, Ian Flynn, what I'm hearing, they're coaching him. They're like buddies, you know? It's like, we've got like Kojima and Norman Reedus here, you know? They're like coaching each other. They're buddies. I like this. And like, I'm hearing some based opinions coming from him, you know? Talking about like, you know, oh, we'd love to do an adventure style thing. And that's great, you know?
It was really good. No, it's like interesting. Like Sonic, they finally like
Hero. There we go.
cracked down and realized,
Do
oh my
whatever
god,
you
Sonic
need
is
to
loved by
now,
Westerners. Just get a few
my
Westerners
own
to help us with
stability.
this.
And that's great. We have like Japan and like the Western audience working together, you know?
And that's good for this series. Like the movies, I think really open their eyes to that. Like being done by the Shadow guy.
Definitely.
Two of the Shadow guys.
That's great, man. Shadow has a kick-ass story. I know people are going to be like, well, if I do this or that, it doesn't really make sense. But, like, if you look at the stories, they're cool, man. They're
really
fucking cool. I love the story. in this. It's not 10 out of 10. It's not like SAT. Oh, my God.
Doctor?
But it goes fucking hard. I don't know. It's
It
cool.
does.
I love the characterizations. Sonic's a little bit of an asshole, but this is Shadow's POV, and it's like,
Exactly.
yeah, that's cool.
I feel like that also really helps explain the plot holes. I feel like if they wanted to, they could have addressed them officially, but like, it's in his head.
Dude, this is the real Shadow. This is the game where we found out he lived. That's awesome.
It is.
Oh my god, it starts off.
And it's like perfect to have this game when it comes in terms of all this big crap.
Use this slot and hit the slot button on the main body. We can stop the reels from
Just hope I can help. My goal with this is like at least to just spread a message that like the series needs to be looked at in a different way, a more chill, more like let's look objectively at things way, because
You should walk on.
there. Yeah, I should. There's like a very like it's not all objective in my opinion. You know, I like things. Well, like a majority of it really is. It's just like how much fun did I have with the game? And I don't really have fun with the game when it's bad. The most fun I've had with bad games is when I played, what was that one that I played over and over and I went insane and I had to write out a map?
That was Sonic Labyrinth.
Sonic Labyrinth is a fucking horseshit game. It's bad, but my opinion of it, me opinion, I really had a fun time with it, and it was like very satisfying to get everything. It's very easy to get to the end of it, so I had a lot of fun. I still think it's not good.
And that game wasn't even made by mainline Sonic Team. That was made by like weird Tekken rejects. And it was still a good time. It was still a good time. I feel like for everything that people fought this series for, there is a perfectly like fine reason as to why it ended that way. Like Pontaf was forced upon them from Sega. Like everything that happened in the series that people ran about isn't because something was bad. It's because A, they are as small as a fucking indie. B, like half of this shit is just thrust upon them from Sega corporate.
Yeah, definitely.
Like look at the timeline of 06 does bad. Okay, let's recoup with Unleashed, which is like doesn't even recognize the last game. Okay, what do people like in Sonic Unleashed?
What do they like about it?
The day stages with the
Oh,
boost.
oh yeah, the day stages, sorry.
And so then we get Colors, and Colors is just the boost.
At least Unleashed looks really pretty. I feel like that carries it a lot.
It does. I talk kind of staunchy about it, but Unleashed is actually pretty fun. I'm one of the people that actually kind of like the Werehog a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? I definitely think like from what I know about it and what I've seen in the story and just in general, it kind of feels like a more finished 06 in its vibe.
It definitely
Like,
is.
And a finished Sonic 3D game with a full story, despite its flaws, is still an A-rank Sonic game. A-rank Sonic games being SA1, SA2, you know. Those games are just A-rank Sonic games, you know. I'm gonna make a tier list when I'm done with this, by the way. And like S-rank, A-rank, all that shit with the little thing.
I know it's like
I
at
can't
the
wait. That's gonna
bottom.
be my final thing when I finish
Never
this.
show
My
your
first
face
video,
around me
making
again.
all of them after playing. That's gonna be fun. But I really think immediately you have like, you know, just instant A-rank Sonic games.
Perfect.
And I think Unleashed hits that just because it's very finished. It's good, you know?
It's got banger music.
It's good. It's really good. It's like, but I haven't played it. Just from a little bit I saw when I was younger and like what people talk about, I'm like, yeah, that definitely's got to fit in that criteria.
No more gods.
All right, next run. Like, Frontiers is weird. That's why it's weird, because it's a really finished 3D Sonic game. But is it? Because Ian Flynn jumped on right at the end of this son of a bitch, man, and just shoved in all this text and like all this lore that made the game like really awesome. It would have just been like kind of forgettable if it was just this, you know, without the story. The story really boosts it from just being kind of like
It's really the
just a good Pontaf like type game, you know. It's not Pontaf, but like
we
modern
think it
Sonic.
because of the cast, and that like oh my god, they finally have voice direction. They sound great. It's like Roger's like a favorite Sonic now that he actually can like be angry and sad.
The game didn't have enough time in the oven. I don't look at SA1 or 2 or Unleashed, and I'm speaking out of my ass here, but from what I've seen, I don't look at those games and think, oh man, they could have used a little bit more time on this. It would have been better. I feel that way about Frontiers, a lot about this. Despite, like, I put that. Frontiers is weird. I guess, like, the other games are, like, S tier, but, like, Frontiers is, like, an A tier game. It's so good on so many levels, but there's, like, something missing, you know? It's a little bit unfinished in some aspects and stuff. And that's weird, because the only other game I can think of with that, but it's finished, is, like, Shadow. And Shadow, again, I feel like could add a little more time in the oven. I don't know. And one of the more finished games. Basically, my Sonic tier list is going to be like, how finished is the game? Okay? Like, how rushed is it? That says a lot about the series. That says so fucking much about the series, like, top to bottom. Like, Shadow is an A rank game. I don't be oh no, you're capping. No, this game's good. It's just like it's just good, you know? The story is really fucking good. The characterization is great, the voice actors are awesome. It's a great first game for these guys.
It was.
You know, the gameplay is really fun. It feels like a slower SA2, and it's just fun. It's just good. It's not bad. It's not mid. It's just good. I was calling this game mid when I first started this. I'm just like, after playing Frontiers, I'm like, well, Frontiers is good, and like this is good. I'm trying to be more fair to these games, and I do think that people don't really play any of these games, so they just kind of go off of what like public opinion. Public opinion is fucking people like Sonic, Shadow the Hedgehog, edgy.
On the edge.
This game's not edgy. This game is hardly edgy. They say that because there's a black hedgehog on the front of it with a gun. Okay, that's fucking stupid. SA2, the main bad fucking corporation that's like the military is called Gunji, and how edgy is that? I mean, come on. Like, the main story is like fucking the edgiest thing ever.
Like,
but it's I mean, it's just normal, man. Can you really say that, like, them rating it teen and just having them say damn? That's hardly any different. You could have SA2. Take SA2, like, right, and have them say damn. And then you've got the same fucking game. It's just, like, there's literally, it's such a cap, man, when people talk about that.
It is. They don't know
It's
what
such
the
a
fuck they're
I'm so
talking
tired
about.
of, like, the Shadow the Hedgehog, like, thing.
Edgy,
Because this game's
hedgy.
not edgy. It's not. It's fucking not. There's hardly anything. He was raised by, like, Satan. Yeah, but like Black Doom goes hard. It's always been a thing. Like Chaos Emeralds have always been like inhabited by like aliens. It's always been a fucking thing.
It has.
My fucking guy, he was in like SA2. He's always had the tragic story. We see fucking Gerald like right before he gets like killed, like fucking like live leak die. Okay, like we've seen that. All right, that SA2 is like the most loved Sonic game ever. I don't care if people are being like randomly being like, SA2, nah, dude, like one though? One for the win, dude? Or like, nah, dude, Unleashed better than 2, dude. Like, it's just like, why?
Right?
I see this and I'm like, oh, after Heroes? Finally! Fucking Gun? The General? The fucking, like, we see so much, I'm like, yes!
We do.
Yes! This is awesome! I'm finally back! And then it's gone after this. But like, fuck off, people doing that. They're just judging the front cover. People don't play these games, they just fucking judge it by the front cover. And they go in with such a bias. You know, I'm trying to go into these games, like, unbiased, but I'm definitely going into them, like, completely I want to be contradictory, okay? I want to be contradictory about, like, everything. I'm gonna go into at least being like, oh, this is gonna be mid, but I'm probably gonna love it, okay? I just, like... And again, people are dick riding Unleashed so much because that's our generation right now. People that grew up with that game, right? Like, that's where we are. Like, the people that are online, the people, like, that's where our age is at, you know? So I'm hoping we get some 06 love. Come on, we're around there. I mean, we have been.
PO6 is getting
Like,
traction.
06 isn't getting it shit on as much at all, like, anywhere online. I don't really see people much being 06. I see people be like, yo, it's better than 06 though. And, like, comments are just, like, people being like, it's like Call of Duty Ghosts. Now people, like, talked about Call of Duty Ghosts, you know, I see, like, I'm like, oh, let me go and read. You know, someone mentioned Ghosts, I'm like, yo, are people defending it though? And, like, people like, low-key slept on game and COD series. I'm like, yeah, okay. Even though, like, it's just like it's an okay COD. It's just like the story's goofy as fuck, but like that was the one I grew up with, and so I'm super biased to it. And like other people are, because that's just young adults online will always like that's where the opinion goes, you know? That's where we are at right now. It's definitely Unleashed. A lot less people that grew up with SA2. I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah, it's like that like Wii Shop channel, like we're starting to reach like the nostalgia for Unleashed.
started on the next one. Gonna be number 9. Take a looky, Louie. Okay. Sure, we got it. Yeah, number 8. Believe in yourself. An android's determination. Gonna start with 3 darks as usual. Oh, cool! I can't wait. New Multiverses pass drop soon. At least it's fun to look at the new stuff. That's like the only part of the game that's fun. So, you know, there is that. Started here. I mean, it's just playing the first level. Like 11:49. It was an hour long. I mean, like, fuck, man. If I could do these faster, I'm really hurrying. A run of Shadow. For someone who doesn't speedrun the game and doesn't know it inside and out, even though I have been playing these like in as much of a sequence, so that I, you know, memorize as much as possible, so I can zoom through it. I don't know what the fuck. Like, I can't go that fast. I don't know how people like go fast in the levels because I miss shit, man. Like I'm going slow as fuck in this first level and I miss a guy.
Long time no see. Looks like these black creatures really need.
It's honestly good if there's like an hour per run, because some runs can take longer than that. Some runs can take like the stupid arc. Hate those levels. Coolest story levels, and they have to make them suck.
Another thing I like you mind if I gush about that silver?
Sure.
Okay. I just find it really cool that he's like one of the outright like pure-coded Sonic characters.
Yeah.
Just with his like song actually written by a gay man and being about that.
It's pretty cool. If there's any main fucking guy that's probably him.
Like a lot of people misread this whole thing with Blaze as like romantic, and I think it's kind of just like kind of an ally to him and a friend.
Yeah.
Especially because like they're the only 2 people in the future, and if you phrase it like that, it's like okay, so like 2 cavemen straight on an island, like will they fuck? You know?
There we go.
Hey, not bad.
I'm looking forward to 06. It's gonna be a mess. I have a feeling some of it's gonna be like impossible to fucking beat.
We will have to cheat at some point, probably.
Boom is, I'm not even like looking forward to it. That's the bad that I'm not looking forward to, because I don't really care about Boom, and it's only like the 4 Sonic guys in that game. Styx isn't even really in there much.
No, she's like
you like just talk to them or something.
One thing I am excited about in that game is I can play with you through all the way through.
Yeah.
The frame rate will be an inconsistent 30 FPS.
Oh, I'm gonna be playing that whole game in fucking like split screen.
Yeah.
Well,
Pretty awesome, right,
I
Sonic?
don't know. It's gonna go so hard.
It goes so soft.
It's only on Wii U, right? Oh, we'll have to mod my Wii U if we can't download the most recent patch. Cause I gotta play it, bro.
Do we do the ding ding?
You can't do the ding ding. Remember, it'll just make us skip stuff. We're trying to 100% the fucking game.
Oh
That's
yeah,
like a
you're
thing.
right.
Also, it's patched. Can't do that.
Okay.
It's impossible.
Okay.
The entire
Death to all who oppose me.
I'm sure we're not missing any guys.
Yeah, that game's gonna be nothing but a mess. We'll find a way to get it though.
Of course, I have to worry about modern Nintendo of all things. Man. How am I missing one guy every time, like clockwork? What an irritation. Styx is in the 3DS one. That's cool.
She's very present and playable in the 3DS one.
Wow. I think we talked about that once.
Use your boomerangs. Sad how they'll show you that. It's so funny your head looks like a boomerang.
Yeah. Alright, all the way back to the beginning. I was going slow. What? How do I miss the guy every time?
Come on, let's hunt down those. Still more to go. Don't get cocky.
We have Jason saying call. I like your pee-pee. Can I have it? You're going pee-pee.
Soldiers out.
Like focus mode right now. I'm looking for like a guy that got away.
Like sunken eyes, Patrick. Great
How?
time of summon arrival is here.
That even makes it even worse though. That like, boom, has like nothing. It has nothing to offer. There's no reason for me to fucking play it.
It was gonna be Major League Canon at some point.
Dude, I'm so glad it failed. If Boom was good, then like, it would have been. They would have erased all previous Sonic canon. That was their attempt at doing that.
I need to give you a special overlay from like the style guide where back then when they had like Santiago, Modern Sonic, and like Boom Sonic running together. My heroes.
They really wanted to cap off like Modern Sonic there.
Yeah, they did. The future of Sonic.
They're gotta be here, right?
Let's hunt
I'm
down the
getting
black creatures.
every bone in my body telling me this guy's like right here.
Hold your
There he is.
position.
How? I'm like fucking. Oh, every time I miss a guy.
Like point of view, you're the last gun soldier in the level.
How? How the hell? Ugh.
Dirk mission?
It's so hard to fucking play this game because I'm just I'm so tired at the end of the day. And using my Sunday just sounds so exhausting. Using my Sunday again with any other game just sounds hype. Not with this game. Unhype. Boring.
But the Fortnite challenge is usually.
I got my multiverse and Fortnite challenges to do. I'm like, oh. And I have my Fortnite daily every day at 7 now. At least it's earlier. Being earlier is cool because then I can get it done earlier. Gives me a bit more time. Doing my Fortnite daily at 8 and then starting this game sucked. Then it was like 10. Depending on how long. 9 usually for rushing.
We're gonna super grind this new
Depends how many
pass.
dailies there were though. So we did Dark. First level feels like it's one of the longer ones, actually, when we play. I like doing this numbered going up. It's cool. I'm gonna lose my mind if I like look at the VODs and I'm like one ahead. I'm like, how'd I do that? I'm like, oh, I already did that one.
I feel weightless atop this light.
Run's got you doing 3 darts, triple D's, Rouge's
I
boobies.
can control which way this leads.
I wish I could say this is my last GameCube Sonic game. Of course, I got the fucking riders. Nice. Death. Die.
What is this sensation? I feel weightless atop this light. I see. I can control which way this leads.
Jason Shadow is so cool.
It really is. Badass that they got Goku to finally go in a Sonic game when they're doing top like this.
Yeah. Huh?
You know, Goku voices Doom.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Even though it's like his softest voice I've ever heard. Like, and I mean like go hard type soft.
What a coincidence.
Whoa.
running into you.
Like it doesn't go hard at all.
I'm
Doesn't.
11 minutes time to track down chaos.
It's
Yeah,
like
Hell of a sense of humor doing it.
yeah. Wish there was like one where I slam straight down.
Look, that
I missed that from
let us
playing
get down
Sonic.
safe.
Even though Sonic was the only one that had that.
Uh-huh.
Which actually made playing Shadow back then more fun.
This is a
Same
waste.
has so many times where you just drop straight down. Like there's one per level, like where it's just waiting so long to drop down. And man, this game would have benefited from having that.
Out of the way.
Is that Mabel admitting the bounce bracelet might have been useful in very specific situations?
Yeah.
Never thought I'd hear the day.
As the fucking
Century.
I mentioned this when I was playing Frontiers for the first time, is that it just got me killed. Like if I jump off a ledge and I press it, I'm just a little bit off of the brink. I just fucking fall and die. It could have been like, you know, like a dash so that I dash forward, you know, and it's like, oh, I can press it again. It's okay. I'm going forward anyway, so it's probably just going to keep me going on the jump. If it's a jump where I'd make it just by holding forward and jumping, and there's like rings to go a little bit faster, it's the dumbest idea ever to press that, because I'll just fall into the pit and die. Sucks. Terrible. And fucking, Frontiers has moves like that can like fuck you up. That being the, I think you can shoot the balls out instead of homing attacking or something like that, and that can like mess you up. Don't like that. I mean, nothing really happens in the Boom Wii U. Boom is fucking bad. Boring. It's like the most Pontaffiest fucking Pontaf we've ever had in the fucking series. Goofy garbage. Except like, imagine the games are run a bit different, but fucking the show, I can't believe that it's like its only quality is humor. When it did do like the funniest, oh my god, please don't kill me. No air tacking. Love that. So glad you can't jump in anymore. Well, like when they did do like the first episode when they did do action, it sucked. And when they had to do action because Shadow was in the game, it also sucked. Oh my fucking god! Fuck the worm.
Like they like some of the like ancients and all that crap with this lyric the snake guy was attached to. It does show up actually later in the show. Like they use assets from when that was going to be a thing. You guys remember the giant golem monster that they just kind of console for an episode?
Yeah.
And all this stuff lying around for this like old serious version of Boom. I'm very glad that it didn't fucking succeed, but I am very sad we never got an alternative design for Rouge, because I know she would have been very pretty.
Yeah. I've warmed up to Amy's. I don't mind it as much.
She's a silly girl, and I like that.
I mean, like, just like her design.
That too.
At first, it was like, I mean, just looking at it enough changed my opinion on it. But, like,
The only one I don't like either, like, ironically or not, is like Tails. It's so like, oh boy, you put a fucking work belt on him.
it's not even any different. It looks like SA2
He's like a
or
nerd
SA1,
now.
whatever. I like Sonic's is just like hardly a design change. They are just all taller.
It's the one big dude. Big
Like
guy.
what do I say about the scarf? It doesn't really add or take away much. It's just, he's just. I think the gloves are stupid. Getting the fucking like Uncharted fucking guys or the Tomb Raiders, whoever it was, to
That was
work
like
on it was
Uncharted.
so like silly because they just made a design that like looked like that.
And even then, Yukon still like have to coach them along.
Fuck. Died so much here. Hope I don't game over.
Yeah, well, who was that last guy that was a part of the team? I can't remember his name. Fisticles?
Looks like they sent
Who?
The red one.
Oh yeah, the red one. The guy who wears the bucket.
Yeah, the bucket guy.
Yeah, the bucket guy. Oh, hello. Do we have the funny dumb one?
Yeah, the funny dumb one.
Oh man, I do not like his boom design. One can make the argument and bring up their Ozymandias fucking Breaking Bad
There's an entrance.
like review with their like calm voice and talk about how like he's like strong, so it should be like a bit different than like being smaller like the other guys or whatever. I'm like, sure, man, sure, you can look at it in the most artistic way possible. It's so cool, but like I kind of hate it. Wow, I'm bad. Die game over.
There it is.
Oh no, I didn't have to.
Yes, and
Yeah, and like just like that, look, the modern games just gave Knuckles a more broad chest and does the same good job without fucking up his design and making him look
What?
like a fucking steroid hog.
that's the cat.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
It was a horrible design and it's funny as hell and it makes me laugh every time I see it and I can't wait to play as it.
oh man.
What do we have here?
I'm obviously like dropping right now.
You should
How
be
did I
able to
not
use
make
the
that
search
jump
light
though?
to
I was
go
in the
up.
light. It doesn't disappear. I've jumped there before. I've gone ballsy. Cool. Now I'm just scared to move because I'm dying and I don't want game over. It's okay. Okay, here we go.
That's it. Seems to know.
Oh my god, he's so dumb.
His whole crux was supposed to be that the kid wasn't really part of Boom's storyline in the early versions. But after they removed that, after the request of Sonic Team, there was nothing they had left to go with, so they just made him a fucking like a rock.
Yeah, and he doesn't know anything about like the emerald. He doesn't do anything about it.
That's where he mentions it in passing. once
He
the
like
joke.
doesn't do anything anymore. He has no purpose. He's like useless. He was never just the big guy that punches. That's like, he's not that guy. He's not like the Drax of the group, where Drax has like no other meaning.
Like Adventure showed, he's actually a lot more brain than we give him any credit for.
You don't want
Yeah, he's never been just dumb. Like you can like be, you know, just not really look at the facts. Yeah, or no, I mean he can be like a little. I mean you can be like, you just not look at the facts, you know. Not really. You can take him at a glance. You know, and think like, oh, he gets tricked by Eggman in Sonic 3. He's stupid. Dumb. Poopy face. Oh my god, you're so dumb, Knuckles. But he's not dumb. Sonic Adventure is not dumb.
He was only ever tricked by Eggman by like Eggman being rather smart.
By the way, yeah, exactly. Eggman's supposed to have a IQ of like 300 or something.
Yeah, he
That doesn't
does.
make him dumb.
He literally tells him like, "Hey, Sonic, if I was a bad guy, I wouldn't have the emeralds, right? Sonic shot the emeralds." And Knuckles like, "Well, yeah, that's actually a pretty good argument."
Whatever
point there,
happens
buddy.
to the humans is no concern of mine.
I guess I gotta make him a fucking like big red sack full of bricks.
Perfect.
Oh, it's so stupid. He's smart. He's just very blunt about things. Kind of a hard ass. He's like, the bald guy of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that was dark.
Have you done your third dark yet?
You hear audio echo? Oh, fuck me. Oh, that sucks. I had my desktop audio on this whole time.
Now there's one really
Wow, I wanna
bad
die.
stream.
Where am I?
Well, thanks for letting me know this lane of the run. Well, whatever. One of the runs is fucked.
It's okay.
The one where I've been talking the most. It's been so loud because my audio is really loud. That's great. Anyways, like, I don't know. Knuckles is not dumb.
You're not dumb.
He's very... He adds to the group. Are we doing hero here or dark again? Dark again, right? It's
Yeah,
3
another
darks.
dark.
It's 3 fucking darks.
I've got to get out of this castle first.
I think that's like a hero's moment where you drop down a hole and you're like on a rail.
It looks
Maybe
like
that happens in this one? I'm just like very weary about doing that. What the fuck do I do with this guy here? If I homing attack him, he like blows up. I think I want to get rid of the ball. He gets mad when I'm near him.
He does. Oh,
It takes a lot to blow up the ball.
You don't got much up, buddy.
Will that neutralize the
Oh, and
There we go.
you're screwed. A pathetic display. Boom.
Hey, Shadow. The black creatures have infiltrated my castle. I'd like you to go and light those giant lanterns. They're part of my special defense.
Oh my god, you gotta be fucking me.
Should make Crimson change his profile picture to the Eggman icon from this game.
That'd be great. I'll send it to him and see what he does. If I feel like that.
Good.
Oh, I gotta fight this stupid thing here again.
grind on that.
Will it just take me up if I wait? No, it takes me back. What an unfun little thing.
I hate Jack-o'-lanterns.
Wow.
Wow, there we go, huh?
Wow.
If I don't jump
What is this,
I'll just
Omori?
end up going
I feel like I went back. This is where my checkpoint. My checkpoint's here. What? So you do have to kind of just do an awkward jump and jump off. Like, what kind of fucking fight the guy and like make him blow up? There's no easy way to fight the clown guys. Shooting is the best way.
That's why everyone tells you don't mess with this little balloon guy.
The black creatures
Yeah.
have infiltrated my castle. I'd like you to go and light those giant lanterns. They're part of my special defenses.
I have no clue what Eggman means by that. I don't. This doesn't like
First one now.
do
Just have
anything.
to find that stupid ghost, thinking that they can just haunt my cryptic castle.
I can't believe they fucked up and brought the egg pawns back again for Son of Colors.
You know how these balloons work.
How do you do that? How do you mess that up?
Like after like 06 and Unleash both had their own separate designs. Holy shit.
Because it was like the corniest one.
Yeah, Panda was like, oh, those are corny, those are funny. We can make them like juggle their own ball sacks. That's what they did.
Man, I really feel like that brain rot right now of this game.
This
Like, I
game
don't
is a
feel like
hard
playing
one.
it. I did not mean to go this way.
Good work, Shadow. Free to go. I wonder how my robots are doing.
It's okay. I don't think that was death. This guy's annoying.
Exterminate them. Press the control stick up to make this thing die, and then pull back to make
Very
it
funny,
light
very
up.
funny. He just calls it a thing.
Will let you
Yeah.
accelerate.
No clue what this is.
That's what I call it. It's like a thing. Where are we going? It's really weird when I hold the A for this entire thing. It feels like I go a really weird arc.
This thing's weird. I thought it was funny they brought this mechanic back for Frontiers.
Yeah. Even
I
though
was
you
saying,
hardly
like,
use it.
Like, that is like Sonic's like Shadow the Hedgehog, like finding his past again.
It is. Oh my
Goodbye.
gosh. Yeah, well, I played, I think 06 might have been my first 3D Sonic game. Well, that or like a second of SA1. Like, I mean, I actually played a lot of SA1, or Sonic 06.
See, the enemies in that game are badass because they're actually E1000 units.
That's cool.
Really advanced versions of them. And like, Levy, I'm on the same boat. It was one of the games I'm most exposed to. I was like, oh, that's just what Eggman uses. And then we play through this game series. We get through Heroes, and I'm like, oh my god, it's a fucking chess reference.
Yeah, it's a...
Do you have any shadow? Where are you going? The giant lantern is behind you.
It's like, if I could relate it to something, it's like if Infinite had some kind of guy, and it was like, and it looked like him, or whatever, and it was a reference to like it was like his mask or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly how it would be if they put that into like a later game. It just doesn't make sense.
Just for no reason. Like, obviously, this game, Eggman has grown attached to these things because they look like him, and there's a lot of them left over that Metal Sonic just kept making.
Exactly.
It's explained the dialogue where Eggman like feels bad when you kill them. Because he's an egomaniac. Of course, he doesn't see this as an insult to him, like, because it's like a caricature of him.
Yeah.
Which I think is really funny. Like, that's how Metal Sonic sees Eggman, as a bumbling fool.
Do you have any fire?
Dude, me up Drake.
I played a lot of colors growing up on the Wii. It was only on the Wii, wasn't it?
Yeah. Not until our awesome remake.
Then that's on everything.
Yep.
But what are we playing it on?
We're going to be playing on Xbox One.
Oh, okay, good. I'm like, we didn't get Switch, did we?
No, fuck no. No. Don't kill the babies.
Yes. Now, you just need to light the final lantern, and my defenses will be complete. Don't get burned now.
Something about just doing the same run back to back that hits different, man. I still don't understand that baby room, and I don't know if I will at some point because I'm gonna play and I have to do the hero route. I've never done the hero on this one. Like, there's just 2 creams that you have to collect, and I'm like what? But I'm assuming it's like one's her and one's her Chow. But why not just have a picture of her in them and say 0 out of 2? I don't know. It's just her.
It's really silly.
Come on, let's go.
I just want to long play this game. Like, I want to, but it's so hard to. Okay, wait, there are some here, so I guess it makes sense that he doesn't want to go buy it.
It'd be a lot easier if Twitch allowed people to sleep on stream.
Huh?
It'd be a lot easier if Twitch allowed people to sleep on stream.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
I'm one step closer to getting the truth
But
from
work
the doctor.
and-
I will not let him interfere with my plans.
Video games. Other video games taking my time. It's a lot, you know? And
Perfect.
it's tiring. And this game makes me tired when I play it. That is a new thing. I don't think that ever really happened much. Besides, like, Heroes my first time playing. Man, the Heroes frog level? That's really a point of, like, I'm falling asleep. Alright, we did 3 darks. What are we doing now?
Let me show you the power of my
I'll whoop this guy's ass.
latest creation.
Then you're doing 2 heroes.
2 hero routes. Oh, man. Well, last hero route's not bad. Or is gonna be? Is that gonna be different endings? Oh, shit. I need more guns to kill him. Oh, he's on the guy. Good. That's good enough to make a good dent in them. There we go. He's dead.
You haven't seen the last of me.
Certainly has been a pleasure fighting this boss over and over and over and over again.
You haven't seen the last of me.
Sorry, Doctor, but that Chaos Emerald is mine.
Thanks, Amy.
I was here.
Perfect.
Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go, baby. Yeah, baby.
Mr. President, there's an emergency.
I miss when I was a kid and I was like, oh, dude, classic Sonic? That is the Sonic, all right? Like, oh, man, dude, the 1 through 3. But then again, I was also, that never really lasted long because I was in a 6 kid. So, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Hero again, huh?
Hey, it's Shadow.
Yep, you gotta help me out.
Shadow.
Black creatures have huge bombs they're trying to set off here in the city.
Oh, man, I hate this fucking level.
Before the bomb
It's okay if I play it once. My tolerance is not terrible.
Sorry, Shadow, but these aliens are going onto Nick.com without their parents' permission.
I think if I suck them in from further away, I'm gonna get them more.
Yeah.
It's deceivingly, like, the range is really big. Let's just zoom up. This is cool. The music in this level is great. It would be so fun if this level was like a City Escape type level.
It would.
Or if it was like his SA2 level. Nice.
It's actually criminal that this game has never seen a re-release ever.
It doesn't have any really fun speed areas. It's always like there's like a slow route you can do.
Shadow, try using that.
Oh, yes.
Wait a minute. Like, do the super jump. How about I do it the way God intended? Alright.
Come on, we don't have time to just sit here. Those bombs are going to detonate in a few minutes.
Wow. Yeah, helicopters are not supposed to fly this close to civilian property.
That's not right. Well,
Ready, kid, decided.
they do in okay. They do in The Walking Dead season 1, so.
They do. Wait, you can shoot Knuckles out?
This is for my friend. Fire! Fire!
You were doing it to him earlier.
That was weird.
All right, just a little more.
Don't die. Oh my god, pick up the ring.
Enemy sighted.
I'm running into the bad guy.
You don't know.
I'm still hoping I have enough time. I think you always just want to go down here, though. Fuck me, dude. No! They have guys in front of all of them that'll blow up. So, like, I just sucked them in. What? No. There was one there, but it blew up a while ago. Blow up. What a weird ass fucking line.
Oh, it's cute because he's like comparing himself to it.
Yeah,
They've got giants too.
pretty funny.
Multiple blast points detected around the city.
Four of these red 10. It should be about half.
Oh fuck, I'm like almost out of my gun. Chicken gun?
Shit Warrior's fine. It's not it.
Yeah, I know this. There we go. Chicken gun goes hard.
11. Damn, only 5 minutes left.
If I remember, there actually is wall running
12.
in Sonic
How many of these
Frontiers.
things are there?
Yeah.
It's not the same as it was, but it is
It's the
technically
Lost
wall
World wall run.
They seem to have
Oh.
You should be able to smash that.
Die. I hear his hurt noise so much.
Ooh. By using sticks?
Why you say that?
He said by using sticks or attacks nearby.
Oh.
What are you doing me? No!
They better not change her voice.
They better not. I'm wondering, like, who does her in the little games? If she even talks at all.
Maybe. Oh, does she talk in the fucking 3DS games? 3DS games can have good sound. That's like the DS that sucks ass.
There's like a couple like pre-ordered cutscenes where she talks, but then other than that, it's just like text box dialogue, which is like.
No way that it's not.
I don't know.
Oh. No way that her voice is not frickin'. There he goes. Isn't the same Bloom actor. Everybody else is, right? Dude, the guy went down there. Oh no. Am I dead because I went in here? No, I'm not. There's a spring. Nice. Three minutes and I have... Wait, how do I get over? I think it's asking me to fucking wait for the helicopter to come get me. Let's grab this one. Take our damage. Oh, and it blew up. That one didn't. Let's not die.
Only 3 minutes left.
Oh, cool.
Not here.
You know, it knows everything smacks you in the direction of going off the level. And I have no gun now.
This can't be.
I just died. Blackout. Hype. Walked off the edge. Dude, if it was default over no.
Hey, it's Shadow. Good timing.
Whatever.
Bombs that they're trying to set off here in the city. We only have a few minutes before the bombs detonate and destroy the city. You gotta help us.
Oh, it doesn't let you go up there. What happened? Okay.
Shadow, try using that.
The slowest thing in the game. I'm not very good at spin jumping that though. I've only hit it a couple times.
Good news, Nika Futterman voices Styx in both the cartoon and in Rio 2016.
Oh, hey.
So she sticks around.
She might stick around past those then. You know?
Yeah.
Not 100% chance on anything.
Don't underestimate gun.
Has Amy changed?
Go see her again.
They don't give up.
Big brain.
Yeah, Cindy Robinson still voices Amy.
This will just
Okay.
take 3 seconds.
Funny guy.
Try going down. Not as tough as they look.
Chicken gun guy. Here we go.
7. You know, if these things weren't so dangerous, looking for them might almost be fun. 8.
I think there's one around the corner that just blows up right away. I hate that I like sucks them in to shoot them out. No, I think some of them are scripted to blow up because I couldn't. I went over that, just sucking them in. I can't tell if I'm just losing cognitive abilities and I'm tired, or if I'm just really running into all these guys like this. No. He got distracted.
More of these red poisonous fruits are 11.
So much shit you can just bump into in this game.
12. How many of these things are there?
It's like Knuckles like counting kids at like a preschool.
Yeah.
How many of these things are there?
14.
Knuckles works at a preschool.
Yeah,
He's gonna
does.
get off of that guy. There's not one over here? Oh, I guess you have to go up.
You should be able to smash
Dude,
that.
Knuckles is like the cool substitute teacher that lets you watch Shrek.
Yes.
5 minutes
They watch
left.
over the hedge.
Let's hurry.
Oh yeah.
I think I watched Over the Hedge in a kindergarten classroom once.
I vaguely remember seeing a Shrek showing once with the little cupcakes and stuff.
Dude, that's like the best.
It
We
is
gotta watch
actually.
something after this run and like, chill.
That's what we'll do. Ooh, goddamn.
I know, right?
Just like give me 5 minutes on that.
I was really like couldn't wait to gaslight Duel when he like pointed out the butt on that thing. I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be awesome. And like gas him over it. I
That
did
was
get that
how you
one.
did it.
Or no, that was a different one. There's another one over here. Honestly, like, fuck. That one I got last time, didn't I?
Fine, man.
I don't know if I got that one. I think there's only one you can get there. Okay, this is where I died. Let's not die again. Gimme. We need only a few more. 2 more. And this is where the 2 are. I get like gassed, dude. I'll be like, oh, dude, you like fuck anything. Like, he never. Like, he mentioned it after you mentioned it, so he's like safe. It's not fair.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Yeah, I know.
I just thought the line like just give me 5
But
minutes.
then now I
was
can gas
funny.
you and be like, oh, you were just waiting for them to say something about that fucking thing.
Attempt to take the city.
Boom! Alright, hero route. I think we're going for a different ending. It means a different boss. It means this is probably going to be the stupid ass gun guy in Sonic.
Stay back.
So we're going for another hero after this, correct?
That one takes long. By the way, evidently today is like 06's birthday.
Happy birthday, 06.
Sir, your transport
Happy birthday, 06, MFless, and Silver.
Please.
Once again, I have failed my duty to protect our nation.
Sir,
Yeah,
it's
please.
not over.
Oh, they're not
We can
they're
continue
saluting
to
anymore.
fight.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Shadow, we're in big trouble.
Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're saving the president, though. We're like, good.
Gun.
You need to stop all of the black arms.
Oh, this is new.
No, I don't think we've ever
This
had
one's not
that.
so bad.
Shadow, this is gonna be easy.
I know they gotta have more than enough because there's like different routes and shit, which is cool. Fuck you. Take whatever I goddamn want with my cock.
It's the black creatures. Shadow,
Cyber
be
cock.
careful.
I can fuck anything.
You'd be in such a pickle if you put up your butt because it like fires lasers that disintegrate people's
Lol.
heads.
That goes hard. I can't see anything. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That thing.
Squad wipe.
Oh my god, my like computer lagged out.
Squad wiping initiated.
Fuck off.
They're over
Hang
here.
on, I gotta fix my audio. It's like choppy as shit. You know, I think I've talked the most coming back to this, like that I've talked in a while about shit. And god damn it, dude, it was echoing the entire time. That's awesome. It's fine. It probably wasn't terrible. It was just makes the audio sound kind of weird. I've been trying to be better about my audio. I promise I have. I make the game a lot quieter than my voice now, so like you can really like hear what I'm saying. I've been making sure about that because that's important for making videos and stuff. I'm cool with listening to audio slightly quieter, just in general, because I can still hear it. Helps me form. I didn't skip any guys back there, did I? Those were all good guys. Yeah. But like, when I play this game, I like to have it a lot louder, you know, just because I can. You know, I'm like, okay, well, I might well be immersed in it, you know. But damn, this sucks ass. I mean, you can just tell. I'm gonna, if I make edits and stuff, I'm just gonna have to put captions like on my video so people can understand. I mean, the caption shit anyways for emphasis, but definitely something I learned pretty late in is that you do just want to have it quieter. You don't understand what the fuck you're saying. That is if you're talking. If you're just a little bitch that like adds nothing to the conversation, then like you might as well just have the gameplay loud as fuck. People aren't there to. People aren't there for you. That ain't what we're here for.
God, why does that guy like go?
I know, right? That dude's like LeBron, or like Marth. When Mark does that. Little femboy-like touch he does.
Mhm.
Am I the only one that notices that? Oh. Skip this section. Anyone? I've dropped you in the hole. I'm so glad this game has game design. Stop. He like keeps coming back.
Daddy's home.
You can make it to that hole if you jump dash along the wall.
Or maybe I won't.
Yeah, maybe I'll like not do the thing that's gonna get me killed. Because that thing's gonna end wherever it ends, and if I try to jump off it in case I'm gonna fall in a hole, I'm gonna jump off into the abyss. That's just terrible to do there.
Watch out! They're shooting at us from up above.
Please tell me there's more than the required amount. There definitely is. Like what? There's like 15 more. Nice. I can touch this guy's ass, but I can't get shot like that. I know you can die as Shadow, but I really do think he's like just
Wait,
you
go
can't
back.
kill him.
Go back, you missed him.
What?
Oh,
Is the guy in here?
left. Use that trail.
Ugh. They probably give me more. This is just like, I guess it'll make that level end faster, maybe.
Don't tell me there's no fucking... Is there black arms up there? It's a fucking gun soldier shooting until it says, no, they're shooting us from above! Little piss baby.
Oh yeah, well I guess he's...
Since gun is lined up along the left-hand path, that probably means that way is dangerous. We should take the right-hand path and take out the swarms of black creatures.
At least they're like, yeah, a gun is dangerous.
Yeah, right? And Tails
Even
knows
though they're
so
definitely
well.
like, don't kill the people. That's not right.
There are so many of
It's
them.
true, because there's actually walkers here. Dude, SA2 predicting like the government using like remote controlled like drones with little guns in them.
Yeah. That's messed up. Rail section. Fuck, the rail is my brother in Christ.
Brother in Christ, you made the sandwich.
Skip the section.
That turret is so cool.
What it feels like to chew 5 gum.
No. Hello? Okay. Get on the thingy.
Look, there's a small gap at the bottom of the door. I think you can get through by sliding.
I think a lot more pieces in terms of vocalizing how I feel about this are going to come out the more games I go through. It's got such a big missing piece with Frontiers.
Hurry up. Watch your footing, okay?
I do not want to die here. I agree with Tails. Am I dead? Okay. Like, I have to wait. And they're going in. Oh, will this kill me? Okay, that takes me across the whole thing. That's cool. I think I've tried homing attacking these guys, and it ends out in just tragedy. Here we go. It'd be cool if light dashing on rings, like if there was a 2 trail of rings, it was programmed so you go in the middle of them so you can both. That would be cool. I don't think there's any guys up here, but I will continue to check.
It just fucking hurts.
Missing 2 guys. A little worried. I will not fib. There are no guys here that shoot at me. I will say that. We're just gonna skip this.
Any guys in this room?
There may be.
Forget about that.
There aren't. You have to get all of them. It's terrible. 2 guys we're missing. This is the beginning of the level. I don't know what that does. I need the electric thing. Okay, there we go. So that's 1 guy we missed. What? Oh, okay, okay. That's a scary noise, you know? They're not gonna be left though, because those are good guys. Right?
Yeah.
No, those are the good guys.
Striking it will change the setting from right to left.
Still on the bad guy route. Not seeing any health bars or noises. How'd I miss a guy? That looks like a great way to die. I'm not. POV, you are not having fun. Okay. I can't tell you how many people I've seen, like, play that section and, like, think you have to jump on all the bars all the way over there. Though I think Sega wants you to do that. That's pretty messed up.
That's pretty messed up.
There's one this way for me, is there? No, it's this way that there's an alt thing. No? There's one with the blue rail. Wow, this is fun. Maybe there's a guy on the ground floor I missed. We went up there already. There's no one up there.
Maybe it was on the alternate path, because we did only go down the 1.
No, this is all,
Anyways.
They're like a swarm of bees. You have to kill them all or the president is done for.
That is nothing like a swarm of bees, Tails.
You have to kill them all. Wow. I don't think I have to normally when I'm like, I see a bunch of bees, I'm like, not like, I have to kill them all before the president arrives.
Now I know where Charmy went, you sick bastard.
Tails killed Charmy. I'm just
I
like
didn't
sitting
kill
in
him,
one of these
Shadow.
corridors somehow. I think there's a bug where they don't spawn.
He's just living a different life now, Shadow.
Man, I really hope I don't have to do this run many times. 'Cause this one sucks. It's a lot harder to go backwards here. Might need a guide if I go through this again. There's just no guys here. Okay. Ugh, God, I'm getting really tired here. Come on. I want to watch something with you guys after this run. Just all chillax. Again, I've been trying to get through that Jeffrey Dahmer show because it's actually the first I ever heard of the story. Shadow jump! It's actually the first I ever heard of the story. But like, it's so hard, man. Like, The Walking Dead is like sunshine and rays of happiness compared to them. Like, I need to watch the rest of The Walking Dead.
We do.
Only thing I can really say about it, because it's just not something I want to really publicly talk about. There he is, big bug guy. Public talk much is that I think his name is, what's his name, like Evan or something like that? It's not Chris Evans, that's Captain America.
Who?
The guy who plays the main guy in that show.
Plays.
I can't remember, he like did it American Psycho shit or whatever. But like, I like that tail pose, by the way. But he's really good. He's a crazy good actor. Makes it fucking scary as hell. I need to finish The Walking Dead, though, because I want to watch that long, hour-long special that Robot Chicken did we've had on Amazon for a while. As well as I'm getting excited for those new movies. I'm a Walking Dead super fan, you know? That was Hero. We have another one to do.
Ooh, cool callback.
Evan Peters.
Evan Peters.
That's him. Good actor. Yep, and they brought this back for Frontiers, which is a good sign. Love Ian. Love him and the other guys who got with buddying him. They're looking for more guys to bring him on board, too. He just wants to make Sonic good. Go back to using everything, the whole piece of the pie, you know? Making amazing shit. I'm so excited.
It's so cool.
This is it.
It's not letting me skip this cutscene?
You never gotten this one before.
Damn. I got a new one? I never did Hero on that one. Wow, a new one.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it doesn't let you skip when it's new. That is cool. I guess I'll try skipping all of them then, and then like when I see a new one, I'll like, you know, I'll watch that one again when we get it. If I do Hero on that. New level? Maybe we played this one once? I think we did. I don't know.
Using the control stick while grinding will let
Yeah,
you
we did
move
this one
other
once.
rails to
What am I doing here? Hero? We just get to the end.
Uh-oh.
What?
We're helping that guy. Wait. This is the final level, right?
Yeah.
It's actually dark.
It goes Hero Dark.
Yeah.
Fuck. How do I do that? Okay.
I believe there's these control points you have to shoot with Eggman. I'll tell you when you're there.
Okay.
I love that intro where he spins around like that.
Yeah. I guess let's zoom till I see him then. Let's hope this isn't too hard. This is my first time playing this. Hard mode. Or, I mean, evil mode. What is this? A bomb? I don't know how rail swapping is in this game. I haven't got enough experience with it. It's great in Frontiers, though. Is it just tapping a direction in the other ones?
Yeah.
That's cool. So they just...
I think that started on Unleashed.
Good. So
There
I
you
just gotta
go.
kill this.
You gotta shoot this, yeah.
Oh my god. Ball buddies.
Little ball buddies. Hey, funny bit of consistency between this show and like between this game and Sonic Boom is Eggman having the volcano base.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's probably been other times where he's had those too.
How do I get out of here? Just
Yeah,
gonna... Oh, okay.
when
I
you
thought that-
destroy them, the lava raises and leads the way.
Oh my god, please. Fucking go fuck yourself, ball guy. I pressed it. I pressed it. I thought I was pressing the wrong button for a second, but I pressed it. Okay, I forget what button it is sometimes, man. But I was pressing R1. I just pressed it a couple times and didn't do anything. I remember I almost gamed over on the stage, or maybe I did my first playthrough, and I was just terrified that I didn't, you know, didn't do some right. That's okay though, because you just get blackout and you just go back. Are we going up? Is this the right thing? I think maybe. I mean, they both lead the same spot, probably. That's not fun.
level.
Yeah, that's not fun. Oh god, bad jump. Okay. It's like lava there.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck? Oh my god, I forgot about this. I haven't seen these in a while. Freaking me out. I'm the real one because they die.
Yeah, pretty much.
My guy just like farts and I fall down. I'm like, not here. How do I, okay. Here we go. Can't see if the camera just like made me do a jump that I couldn't see coming. Easy level so far. I just kind of play the level like normally and I just shoot for a second. Damn, I'm very smart. He said use the walls, but I see the things I grab onto. Nice checkpoint placement, by the way. Every time I've died right when it gives me a fucking checkpoint. That's nice. How many lives do I got? We got 8. We're doing fine. I can
Get out of here,
I can
Scott.
go fast. Oh, I remember that extra life. I think that might have saved my run. Just gonna ignore those guys. Very fun enemy type. That's cool.
It's very cool.
Really hard.
This game goes hard.
Activate the defense unit and use the ledges leading to the path on the left.
Oh, I can just sit here and punch it. Nice. Okay, those guys can just kind of vibe with me. Okay.
Within my base.
We got another rail to go on here, or no? Got some platforms. It's kind of fun. This level's designed pretty good for doing the all pass, because it's still the same level, but like, once you do the other thing, it unlocks like another pathway, and it just kind of goes around. That's kind of cool.
It's cool. It's like
fun.
You get a different level depending on the path you choose either way.
But like, not too different to the point where it's like slows down the game. I like that. Because it's still high octane action. This is a good level. I see where Crimson, I think this is one of his favorites, he said.
Oh.
Very fun level. It's hard also, but it also has some like instant oh, to survive this area you're gonna want to do light speed dash, and that's like unheard of really. Frontiers does it a little bit. Not like, you know, you'll die. It's just kind of more like you'll fall down and you gotta do it again. Though it doesn't have it as any required thing. It's just getting like 1 gem or whatever to progress the story. Whereas in wow, this is fucking slow. What is this, Mario pipe? Oh. Like this is what I'm talking about. And then what's really cool is once you pick them up, it like leaves a trail behind so you can get them again. Frontiers does not do that. I'm pretty sure. Oh god, it's okay. You're fine, dude. You're good. Just keep it moving, you know? Go up through the tube.
That's good, Tails.
Do it again. Oh, Sonic. Also, I have your mic turned off. Can't randomly join in, buddy. I'm almost done here, so I'm just gonna keep doing this. Wow.
Yeah, I know. I've been kind of quiet because of that.
Damn, not here.
I was like, oh, let me validate Doodle doing the stupid baby get punched Tails thing we do, but I'm like, didn't even get picked up. Okay, wow, I gotta do this again. Okay.
The fuck?
Okay, we can take a hit here or two, you know. Or we can just matrix the fuck out of it.
Jesus.
So let's not.
Do whatever you can to make your way
Let's go
up
right
the
when it
hill.
goes here.
Don't let yourself get caught in the lava.
I make this jump. Wait. These platforms could be a lot faster. Oh my god. This is way too close for comfort. Be careful here. I got nervous and mashed the button again because I was like, man, that sucks, dude. I thought I'd be able to do like a normal jump off it for some reason. I forgot they make you shoot forward. It's a hard level. Definitely makes me think of, some of the design makes me think a little bit of some of the areas of that one level that kind of looks like Captain Falcon stage in Smash from Heroes with the city. Eggman's crypto mine, everybody will know it now.
Yeah.
The meme one.
Green area. Area like it shows up in Forces.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of that with the things you sit on. I think they've always sent you forward. I don't know what I was thinking. This is one of those that kind of like beats you up for being impatient. Feels like every 3D Sonic has one of those, except for, you know, maybe SA2. I can't really remember if SA2 has that or not.
I think
I'd
it's
say
just the
one-
mech stages in general. I think it's just the mech stages in general.
Yeah. I guess so. This sucks. None of this is really lining up for me.
What a tight jump.
It's kind of nerve-wracking, honestly, just because, like, I don't want to die. Okay, and then let's just be careful. Because it is the same button as that, so we just jump until we grab the thing. Hurry up enough. We can make it. Oh my god. Oh, when you land, you do get quite a lot of speed in this game. You like keep your air momentum. Okay, there's no zipping through these. Last one. Okay.
I don't even remember who we're gonna fight at the end. We might just fight. I think we fight Eggman anyways.
Hopefully.
I'm really mad that you're.
We haven't like done this one, so I don't know.
Nobody lays a hand on him except me.
There's always something wrong when I play these games. Like I mess up the audio. You gonna get a new cutscene? We've played this level before.
You did very well, Shadow Android. You
what a dick.
expectation. Equal to
Fucking
that of the
liar.
real Shadow. Excellent.
So people only heard like
Now
this
give
line.
me those
Thought it was true.
Never.
What?
I didn't collect them to hand them over to you. I collected them to destroy you.
How dare you? I created you. I gave you life. I gave you an order, or have you forgotten?
Dick.
Idiot. Perhaps I need to
Head.
teach you a lesson.
Meanie beanie.
I'll turn both
Wow,
of you
cool
to
final
scrap
boss,
and
right?
break
This is
your
final?
invention.
God.
I don't mind this run very much. Do a harder level, get an easier boss.
Right?
Bosses are just snooze fast fucks, as far as I'm concerned. Is it gonna hit me? Let's get this motherfucker. Oh, he doesn't turn around to hit me. What? I like having my buddy with me. This guy's very funny. I feel like since he was introduced in Heroes, he hasn't really gotten much time to shine, sadly. Like, his story is cut so short. It is very little bits that we get to see of him. Whereas Gamma, like, we know him, or I mean, yeah, Gamma. Both red robot guys. Like, we see his full life, you know.
I feel like in truth, 06 solidified that eventually Omega would die. We got to see the ending for him.
Yeah. I wonder if he's still his best friend. You know, after all the changes.
You said offhandedly that Team Dark aren't really a thing anymore.
Yeah.
It sucks. I'm hoping that he rewrites that so it's not so.
Ian had to say that?
Yeah, it was one of those, like, I talked with Sega, and that's what they said.
Maybe
He
that
wants
changed.
them to be a family.
Why?
No clue.
Because they don't want, like, bad guys? Glorifying bad guys or whatever?
I don't know what the reason is, if they don't want them to glorify bad guys, or if they're just... I feel like they're generally just told not to mess with Shadow much, just because he's a fan favorite.
They want the Vegeta complex.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just want shitty Vegeta plots.
Shitty loner, bad boy.
Hell, even Vegeta gets some balls, you know?
Yeah, he does. He becomes grounded.
Let me hit the last one, please. Thank you. Shadow Fever. Alright, now you're gonna die. What happens if he tags in and gets Shadow Fever?
He glows red. Super Eggman.
Wow, that didn't hit me at all.
I really like the little parallels and stuff that Omega and Shadow have.
No. Die, you stupid fucker. Okay,
I
good.
really liked how, like, it's not even like a crazy thing that happened that made Omega the way he is. It is just the natural progression of the E100 robots that they just eventually want to, like, mangle Eggman.
Yeah.
Don't drop them here.
Like, this was always the
I wonder if he knows
plan.
what happened with Gamma. I bet it's like just not to be spoken of. He's like Voldemort.
They're not talking about
That does
Voldemort.
damage.
It
boss
does.
is ridiculously easy. He feels so fucking weak.
So you gotta say, Amos should have brought his A game because what's about to happen.
Sorry,
This is
Doctor,
the last
but
mistake.
This is the end for you.
Wow, he dies doing this.
He really died pulling out the shitty slot machine robot. My brother in Christ, you made the robot. Ooh, why is Shadow killing me? My brother in Christ, you lied to him about being an android.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds.
I made you, and this is how you repay me?
I am Shadow Android, the ultimate life form, a copy of Shadow the Hedgehog. With the power of these emeralds, I will be stronger
A bunch
than
of people
him.
probably saw this
This
ending
is
and were
who
like, bruh.
I am.
Okay.
What?
Alright.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Okay, well, he killed Eggman. But it's like canon though. Like, he's canon, he's an android.
Yeah.
Not the part where he killed Eggman though. Waking up. You know what? Just like aside, I love when Eggman like pulls a bluff so hard and he like, commits to it.
Mm-hmm.
The whole like he knew the emerald was fake, but he didn't really. Most badass scene in SA2.
He's a hard ass. A good song. I don't remember this one. I've heard it, but like I don't remember getting it here.
It's a really good one.
Obviously, we got it once.
Plays in like the Eggman death endings.
You have to get every kind of ending to get the true ending, right? Like
You do.
okay.
Love it. Love Frontiers bringing back the like license tracks for the endings.
Yeah. All right. Before I get copyright struck, let's end this one off here. Oh man. There we go. We got that was a 9 and 8. Cool. Oh, we're still a ways away from our first one we've already done, like 45. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Like 9. Thankfully we do have
a little tough.
this. At one point, it's not even going to be like a reason to count, but here we go. 9, right? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 runs out of 326. That is so little, but, you know, I mean, for 14 episodes, you get that number a lot higher than our number of episodes. That'd be great. I don't want to do 300 fucking, like, episodes of this crap. There will be a long stream at some point, you know? So busy. I had Comic-Con this weekend. There's just so much shit. Life is insane. Work sucks. It's just, there's a lot to do. But I will get this worked out. Oh, and stressing over how I'm going to play the DS game. Have to figure that out. That's another thing. But we got a lot of games before that, and I'm making sure I've got a plan for that. So, all right. That's it.